Hey guys, Average Man here. Just catching up with my guitar practice. And welcome to the first episode of, well, this show doesn't have a name really. Just wouldn't feel right if I named it. It's a show about Hell's Flames for Hell's Flames. I think it would only be fair if you guys named it. So here's your first assignment. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those shows who gives its viewers homework. Deal with it. Alright, send me suggestions on what the show should be called. I will pick the best three and the vote will decide on what the show's name will be. For the second episode, the show will hopefully have a name. For the meantime, let's just refer to it as HF Video. This show contains a lot of segments I hope you enjoy. Let's see how this show goes. Hey, check this out. Didn't think I could do that, huh? Okay, earlier on the forums, you guys wanted the first topic to be about power abuse. Alright. Power abuse is basically abusing the powers entrusted to you. For example, kicking and muting someone for your own gratification. It should not be tolerated. You have to get your giggles somewhere else, guys. Yes, there are some people out there who deserve it, but let's say that for another episode. Abuse of power also refers to when you kick, mute, or ban someone when they defeat you in battle. I mean, sheesh, come on. How pathetic is it when you can't take a loss and you take it out on your opponent? I don't care if you lost by mistake on your part or by a lucky or unlucky move. Take your loss and be content with yourself. Certain people at HF have a reputation of being power abusers. I say let them have it, but when I do see them living up to their name, you can rest assured that I'll be there to set them straight. And there are people who break the rules all the time and annoy people purposely. But when they get punished for their actions, they're quick on the gun and to call out power abuse. Some people sometimes call me a power abuser for these terms. I guess it just happens with these type of people. Now here are some comments from some fellow HF members when asked the question, what are your thoughts on power abuse? Dragon Sage says, that's actually a good question. I guess I do it because I have a special spin on the law. Most people take into account minor offenses. I go by the motto, if you did it, you're doomed. No excuses. Most people shriek abuse about it, but it's just my own philosophy. Best at Game says, my thoughts on abuse are, it's stupid, and people that abuse too much should lose their powers. Minun says, it is bad, and with more needless off we have, the more it happens. It happens a lot. The bottom line, power abuse is not good. It's a gray area and kind of hard to explain. It's one of those things that if you witness it, you know what it is. Here's a part of the show I think you all like. Every episode, I have an interview with fellow members of the HF community. It'll be face-to-face, face-to-voice, or if I can't get them, I'll have someone act out their parts. Alright? Our first guest today is a man who needs no introduction. Hi. Please state your name and what you do for HF. I am Average Man. I am the official, unofficial superhero of Hell's Flames. I am also a mega administrator for the HF server and an administrator for the HF forums. How did you stumble upon Hell's Flames? As a former member of CAM, I've heard about Hell's Flames. Decided to check it out. I stayed around the server for a couple of weeks. Seemed like a nice place with the exception of some people there. I joined the clan of Hell's Flames one late night when I defeated very sleepy Best at Games. With the self-destruction of Cam and a brief stint as co-leader of Average Wolves Woods, I made HF my home server. After the year-long hiatus of HF, I was appointed moderator and then later on an administrator. With my no-nonsense tactics with noobs, annoyers, etc., I was appointed mega admin to watch over the server. Now I watch over HF of any wrongdoings and ne'er-do-wells. Is there anything you're working on that you'd like to share with the audience? Some people are already aware of this, but I'm in the works of creating a series of stories about the character of Average Man. I have many story arcs planned, and once I sit my lazy ass down and start typing it up, I think it will be a great success. I'm also brainstorming on some ideas for creating a comedy series for the general public. Plus, I have this show. Anything else you would like to add? Be on your best behavior or you get what's coming. Thank you for your time. No problem. Might I say, you're a handsome fella. Thank you. Now it's time to read some viewer mail. Oops. But since I don't have any viewers yet, it will be impossible for me to have any viewer mail. If you have any comments or questions you want answered, PM me at the HF forums and type in the subject line, viewer mail. Well, I hope you found this show riveting, joyful. Just hope you didn't think it sucked. I apologize for the shortness, but do you really want to stare at me for a long time? Do ya? Remember, send me suggestions on what the show will be called. You can PM me the suggestions and type in show name in the subject line. Till then, enjoy yourselves.